Hello and welcome back to Warframe Challenge Accepted. Today we're going to do the one, it was actually the one that won the voting for after the first one. But Melee 2.0 was delayed, so this is the one from Joshua. Sorry I can't pronounce the surname, or whatever it is. Not whatever your name is, just whether you want to call it surname or second name. I did try pronouncing it, but didn't want to offend anybody. And it's basically Melee 2.0 defense to wave 20 melee only. And after trying this, the first time we actually tried it, unfortunately having to do this as a voiceover because it turns out my microphone was disabled for all three of them. We basically got to 15 and then somebody dropped out and somebody else came in, just a complete random, and started using a weapon. I think it was a bolt or prime, I can't remember. But it was the typical Rhino user. So we did make it to 15 on the first attempt. On the second attempt we went to 25, I think it was, melee only. But we did 20 pretty easily, and then on the third attempt we did it to 20 again pretty easily. I will try and cut them three footages in order. This one was a bit challenging at first, because you have to find the stance mods for the weapons, and then it was a case of trying to get used to this. The third attempt was actually recorded before the last update. Well, it wasn't really an update, it was a hotfix. Monday, I think it was, last week. So this was all done when Melee 2.0 was still new, because I wanted to actually do it the day it came out. But there was a giant naff on of trying to find the only thing I wanted to do was not do the easy survival defense. So Killican was out of the question to start with. Did want to try and do it without abilities. Basically it became a no offensive abilities allowed thing. So it was basically defensive only, ones that wouldn't kill them but would slow them down, like Frost's bubble, because it would slow them down, but then ended up using Hydroid for most of these because it was actually leveling him up. I think it was just after I got him, because I got him, formatted him and was doing these to level him up at the same time. And once you get into it and you've got the stance mods and you figured out that you can channel a lot with the channeling mods on, then it does become pretty easy. I mean, I did this solo a few times, but between 15 and 20 became really challenging, and I did do it a couple times since then, but it was just down to the fact of I got a decent mod for the whip, the Scholiac, and it became pretty easy to actually pull it off once you figured out what all of the combos and that are. So I thought it would be better to do the first three attempts because, well, the first time we got there pretty easily. It's just the fact the guy came in. I'm going to call the first attempt as a failure. We did make it to 20 with three of we're doing melee only. The second and third attempt we did actually go in without weapons equipped, so it was just the melee. I think actually the third one I did re-equip the weapons, but was just using the melee because it's just a just in case type thing. You can do it without them, but once you hit 20, you can go further. All you got to do is swap and use the weapons for some other people. But the dark sectors actually helped out a lot, because the dark sectors means the infested defense missions on normal maps are back, and they are just so much fun because they're quicker than the normal ones. There is a lot less experience or affinity in these missions, but there is a lot more enemies and they do come for the pod pretty quickly. So we did do it in the second two times very successfully. The first one, I don't know how to call that. We did go melee only. It's just we did get a random who started shooting that kind of messed that one up. Otherwise this would have been up last week. I've been meaning to put it up since. It's just with doing all the new weapons and everything, I thought, well, no, I would like to keep this as a Monday thing. Hopefully I will get this video done for Monday, Tuesday at the latest. but hopefully this went up on Monday, because it was recorded on Monday. Well, at least this part was recorded on Monday. In the next one, what we're going to try and do, which I'm not too sure is going to be that successful, was given to us by Cakecraft Inc. and it's Tower 2 Survival with Excalibur, the Bratton, the AK Lato and the Scanner with no mods on for 10 minutes. The only reason we chose that one over, there was actually another one that was on the last one, but that one sounded a bit more challenging, to be honest. Mainly because it says Bratton, not Mark 1 Bratton, and the AK Lato. So that one could be pretty interesting, and if you're careful and cunning with it, you can go 10 minutes pretty easily without only killing a minimum amount of people. And it is Tower 2, not Tower 3, so it should be easier than the Tower 2 Exterminate. Oh, was it Survival? Nope, I think, yeah, Tower 3 Exterminate we did last time with Excalibur. But he had mods on. Without the mods, I think it's going to be slightly harder than I'm expecting this to be. But for now, we'll leave this off here. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.